Hi and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Orlagh. So whether you're single or in a relationship, I think it's really important to spend time with yourself and get to know what you want to do and do things that you like without any pressure from other people to kind of go to certain places and, you know, just spend some quality self-care time. It doesn't need to involve spending a lot of money. So if this idea sounds good to you, then keep watching, because I'm going to take myself on 3 dates as a bit of a self-care thing. 2022 was, to put it mildly, one of the worst years of my life. So I thought, you know what, let's start the year off with a little bit of self-care, date myself a little bit, take myself out for a little bit of fun, take myself out for some fun and some good times, because I'm a great time to be had, I'm telling you that for free. So let's get on to date number 1. So the plan for date number 1 was to take myself into town, to go buy myself some flowers at a lovely flower market in the centre near Tosa de Malina, and then go for a nice cup of tea or coffee in one of my favourite coffee shops, and then for a massage, because funnily enough, sitting hunched over a computer or a phone all day isn't great for the shoulders. So I went to this cheap and cheerful place for a back rub, and then decided to have a nice cosy night in at home. I can buy myself flowers. Normally not the biggest fan of purple, but something about these was just calling my name. They're actually a lot darker in real life, but I think they'll look very nice on the coffee table and they'll brighten up my very wooden, very wintry lounge. So I've just come out of the massage, if you can't tell by big marks on my forehead. That was so relaxing. But then I'm counteracting all of that by carrying a very large bag of groceries. So I'm doing all the good work, probably not the best idea. So on the way home I've decided to stop at La Huerta de Almeria. They do some of the best vegan double chocolate fudge cake I've ever had. Actually, it's some of the best cake I've ever had. So let's go and get ourselves a slice. So I'm back from my massage now. I feel very relaxed. Oh, she really worked out some knots in my shoulders, which was great. Although, oh, got a little visitor. Hello. He gets very clingy when I come home. Look at that face. It was very relaxing, but then I carried a load of shopping bags home, so I've got to remember not to do that next time. But right in that area I was in, there's a Lidl, and it's like one of my closest Lidls, so I like to go there to pick up some bits and pieces. And for dinner, I'm gonna have this vegan lasagna. I don't really like to buy much pre-made stuff, but I normally cook everything from scratch throughout the week, so I thought today, do you know what, put it in the oven while you have a bath, make your life a little bit easier. So yeah, these are nice. I've had them before. I'm gonna have this with some salad, but it's nice. It needs a bit of added seasoning because it's a little bit bland, but texturally it's really good. And then I went to go get some of my favourite chocolate cake, and I'm so excited to have this with a cup of mint tea later. It's like a full-on Bruce Bogtrotter Matilda portion. Like, I don't know if you can tell on camera, watch this fall out now, but it's like, you know, in comparison to my head, which I think most good things in comparison to your head, you know, it's a good size gauge. But yeah, I'm gonna relax now. I'm gonna put my flowers in some water. I'm gonna have a lovely bath after I've cuddled my gorgeous little boy. He's the best boy in the world. I'm gonna have a nice bath, have my dinner, and watch some more episodes of Riverdale, which I'm also currently making a video about, so that'll be good. I'm gonna have a nice relaxing bath with Lush bath bombs, and I'm gonna make myself a nice mocktail. I'm thinking like lemon, tonic, a little bit of herbs in there, some ice, and yeah, gonna have a really nice relaxing Friday evening. And I've had a lovely day date for me so far. It's been really lovely, and yeah, enjoy the B-roll of my beautiful night. Dinner, the lasagna is cooked with some salad and then some garlic, cream cheese, herby breaded mushrooms. I've had a very hot bath, I feel a bit out of it, and then I've made myself, well, I'm about to pour the tonic, but this is basically just lemon juice, some thyme, and then tonic water. I was going to add ice, but not going to lie, it is Baltic outside, so I don't need any reason to feel any chillier. And I've just boiled the kettle, so I'll have a mint tea with my cake too. To interrupt that lovely montage by just telling you how amazing this chocolate cake is. I hope you can see it because obviously it's kind of low lighting, but it is so fudgy and dense, and it's not too sweet, but it's really rich and chocolatey, and it's got all of these nuts on top, and it's honestly divine. Hello, so welcome to date number 2. It's a lovely sunny day here today, but I've decided to take myself to the cinema, so I won't be enjoying the blue sky, I'll be sat in a dark room. And if you've never gone to the cinema on your own before, honestly it's one of my favourite things to do ever. You can just sit there in the silence, you don't have to like worry somebody's going to talk to you or like interrupt the film. God, I sound like a barrel of laughs, don't I? But yeah, I really like going to the cinema on my own, so I'm off to go see The Whale with Brendan Fraser, aka my main man. And yeah, I think it's by A24. Yeah, it is. So I really like most of their movies, so should be good. And then after, I'm off to get a croffle, which apparently is the latest food trend, which is a croissant crossed with a waffle. So I'm going to bring you along. We're going to see how this all goes. I'm looking forward to the movie, so I'm going to go catch the bus now. And oh, I'm going to show you what I've got on today, because I'm wearing an outfit I wore the other day and it's super cute. So I'm back home now. Had a really nice day, but I thought I'd update you on the film and the croffle. The whale was beautiful. It made me cry so much. It's a really emotionally beautiful movie. So if you're not familiar with the film, without giving you any spoilers, Brendan Fraser plays a very large overweight teacher who has a food addiction for reasons that you find out in the movie, and it's about his life and his struggles, and it all takes place in his house or his little flat. And oh, it just really pulled up my heartstrings, and he's just such a good actor, so I really enjoyed that. The croffle, very overrated. So I went in there thinking it was going to be a croissant kind of combined with a waffle. So I was thinking maybe they take the croissant, dip it in waffle mix, and then grill it in the same way when you're making French toast, like you dip it into something. But it was literally a croissant that they just put in a waffle iron, so it was just like a squashed croissant with cream on top. And it just goes to show Instagram versus reality, because, you know, I don't know if you know my videos or know of anything I speak about online, but can't help but be honest to a fault. Wear my heart on my sleeve, gotta be honest. And I ate it because I paid for it, and it was nice, but it was literally like a croissant with cream. And another little bugbear, massive first world problem, but I notice this a lot, that the vegan version's always with brown flour. So like all of the other croffles were with croissants with white flour, like regular croissants, flaky pastry, whereas my one was integral, so like wholemeal flour. When more people realise vegan doesn't equal healthy, it just means that we don't want to eat any animal or animal gloop. just give me a regular white croissant, please. So yeah, that was a bit of a letdown, but I did have a little pop around the shops after, and I'll show you what I bought. Some of the things I needed, some of the things I didn't, but yeah, I'll show you. A Christmas garland. Now, I know what you're thinking. We're in February, why did you buy a Christmas garland? Well, hear me out. This extends out and it's really long, and I was looking for one like this before Christmas for ages, and I couldn't find any in the shops, and the only one I could find was online, and it was like 50 euros. This was €4 in Flying Tiger in the sale, and it's going to be really, really perfect over like my little TV mantle kind of area around Christmas. So I thought I'd buy it while I saw it. €4, can't really go wrong, and I'll store it in my Christmas decorations box until, and they said next year, but it's Christmas is this year. Next Christmas. Okay, something I've needed for a while is a file organizer. So all of my important documents and like my contracts and all of my different like important papers are all in one plastic wallet, and they're all in the one place, which is good, but it makes it kind of hard when I'm trying to find one specific item to, you know, find it. So I bought this in Tiger. You open it up, it's got loads of lovely colourful rainbow pockets inside, and this was €6, and I thought, you know what, it's one of those things that once I see one that I like, not that you have to be that fussy with a wallet, but I didn't really want a plastic one, so this is made of card and paper, which is obviously a lot better for the old planet. And yeah, I love the colour, one of my favourite colours, so you know, I'm going to have a very, very organised paper drawer, which is, you know, brilliant. The last thing I got in Tiger was what they're calling chocolate morsels, which I'm a massive fan of that. Chocolate morsels, but they're just like dark chocolate buttons. I do a lot of baking, and I want to make some nice cookies for Galentine's Day. I'm gonna have like a little Galentine's night at my place, so I want to make some cookies. And then lastly, I got two things for the home. So the first one I got in the Zara home sale, and it's this really, really beautiful pink cushion cover. It's this kind of like China print pattern, and it's like a really nice shade of like dusty pinky loveliness. So this is to replace one of the cushion covers I have at the moment that's very like Christmassy and wintry that I have, so I needed one to swap it out with so I don't have a naked cushion, because that just, it's not becoming, is it, to have a naked cushion. And then finally, I don't know why you'd know this about me, because I don't think I've ever mentioned it ever on this channel, but I'm a massive, homeware is my favourite thing, and I'm a massive mug lover. I have quite the mug obsession, and I saw this mug, I fell in love with it. So let me open it. I mean, sorry, who gave this mug permission to be just so goddamn gorgeous? So, you know, little tiger handle. I love like this bright yellowy orange, it really lifts my mood, and this is a great size. You know, you can have a great cup of tea in there, and I mean, sorry, it's got little feet. Adorable. This was £9.95 from El Corte Inglés, which is like kind of like John Lewis or Debenhams if you're from the UK. And yeah, I'm in love with my mug. So the plan for the rest of the day is to chill. I'm going to make a nice cup of tea in my mug now, and that was my second date for me. So yeah, I had a really nice time, and I'm going to plan a third date next week sometime. So I will see you. For me it'll be a week, and for you it'll be about a couple of seconds in the next one. Hello, so welcome to date number 3, I guess. So I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, but it's that weird thing of where it's like, I've got a bit of a cold and I'm due on my period, but I kind of want to leave the house because if I stay in all day, I'll go insane. Kind of like one of those feelings. So I'm planning like a nice, easy, chill day. I think I'm going to go check out the Madrid History Museum that I've been to a couple of times before. It's in a gorgeous pink building, and it's one of the most beautiful buildings. To be honest, like the outside's even nicer than the inside. So I think I'm going to go check out that. And then, to get over my Croffle disappointment of the last time, there's a place called Delish Vegan Donuts that's doing these like croissant brioche roll snail looking things, appetizing, that look really good. So I think I'm gonna go and bring myself and my book, don't know why I said that in such a weird way, like me and my book arm in arm, to go get one of those and have like a nice coffee or a tea and cuddle up and spend this Saturday afternoon reading. That'll be really nice. And I want to go to Lush to buy another bath bomb, and yeah, a few other little kind of errands. So that's the plan. The only slight hitch I've got is my little sweet dog. When I feel like this, I'm really clingy to him and I want to bring him everywhere, and he's allowed to all of those places except the museum, which is crazy because my dog's Spanish, you know, maybe he wants to learn the history of his capital city, you know. I don't know whether to just not go to the museum and bring my dog or leave him here. And yeah, I don't know, I'm trying to do this thing at the moment where instead of doing what I think I should do, in this case, like go to the museum, I'm thinking about what I really want to do, and I think what I really want to do is be with my dog all day. So I don't know, I guess in the next clip you'll see who wins, the museum or my dog. I have a feeling it's going to be my dog. So yeah, we're going to wrap up. I'm wearing this little cute hat today, and this jumper, which I really love. I've not worn this jumper in ages. It was in the bottom of my wardrobe, my usual gold jewellery, and yeah, as I said, I am coming down with a bit of cold, so because of that I think this is going to be more like a self-care date, as opposed to like pushing myself to do new cool things, but that's okay too. So yeah, I'm excited, and let's go. So this is the gorgeous museum. To be honest, like, it is way nicer on the outside, it's beautiful inside, but it used to be an old orphanage, and yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. I asked, but unfortunately the dogs aren't even allowed on the patio outside, so sorry Obi, you'll have to get your dose of culture another day. He's not bothered. Now here he is, so excited to be out. Little would you know, half an hour ago he was hiding under the bed, not wanting to leave. Poor Obi, longing for the museum. Obi is insistent on going into this place where apparently home is where the pizza is. We're not going in there, but Obi clearly wants to. Come on. So we're back now. I've got my nice cup of mint tea that I'm going to go sit and relax and enjoy now. And I'm not going to lie to you, that was all a little bit stressful. I forget how busy the centre is in that area on the weekend. And yeah, some days I'm up for that city vibe and other days I'm just like, get me out of here. Hence why we stopped by a park on the way back to get a little bit of green and tranquility and birdsong, because even the cafe I went to was really noisy, so I put in my noise cancelling headphones and I was like, ugh. But yeah, it was a nice day. I'm glad I pushed myself to go out, because if not, I think I just wouldn't have slept very well tonight. At least now I know I'm going to sleep all the way through like a baby. So yeah, Lush was a success. I'll show you what I got. So I got 2 bath bombs. I actually cut these up because my bathtub is tiny. It's like a half Spanish style bathtub. So one of these like bath bombs lasts me like 4 baths easily. So I got the Deep Sleep Bath Cube, and I've never seen these cubes before. And I thought they were, oh, Obi thinks there's food. And I thought they were really cool. So this one is purple and pink, and then with the blue, represent. And it's really nice. It smells of lavender. There's maybe a bit of vanilla in there too. A bit of citrus. It smells of like a very, very relaxing bath, which is exactly what I need this time of the month. And I think it says on the label there's chamomile in there too, so that'll be lovely. And just the fact it's a cube, love a bit of novelty. And the second one I got is the Rose Jam Bubble Rune 2020. Don't know why it's called 2020. I hope it hasn't been on the shelf since then. Some sort of pandemic bath bomb. So this one is the one that looks like a rose, and rose jam is my favourite scent from Lush. This is a little rose and it smells amazing. And then how 2007 emo picture is that, like, got a rose for an eye. So yeah, I got that too. So that was like a nice little treat, and I saved the rest of the apple fritter because I don't know if the camera did it justice, but it was literally the size of my head. And that was very tasty. Again, they didn't have, it was a day of like, they're not being quite what I needed in like the shops and places, but they didn't have the swirly thing I'd seen on their Instagram. But the apple fritter was nice, it was tasty, but again, like the croffle, I think it'd be better warm. So I've saved half to have probably tomorrow for like mid-morning snack maybe, warmed up with a cup of coffee. I think that'll be really good. And yeah, overall that's the end of day 3. I'm going to drink my tea, I'm going to watch an episode of Riverdale and just relax. Yeah, and what was really funny is I wore a hat today because I felt like I was in the mood to hide. I don't know if anyone else ever gets that, where you just kind of want to be a bit like, I don't know, like, I say hiding and I went into a busy city centre, but do you know what I mean? Like, just a bit like avoiding eye contact with people, and actually it drew more attention to myself because I've never had so many looks of people like, cool hat. And obviously the fact that I have a cute dog in a jumper who loves to stop and make friends with literally everybody doesn't help. It's the most adorable thing ever, and I really get a lot of joy from seeing him bring other people joy. But on a day like today where I just want to hide, I'm like, Obi, stop being so sociable. So that's the end of day 3. Off to the land of Riverdale I go. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it inspired you to maybe spend some time just you doing something you like. This is something I do quite often anyway, to be honest, but the idea of like making it a bit more special as like a date and maybe dressing up a little bit and, you know, feeling cute really kind of adds to the appeal. So let me know in the comments down below if this is something you already do or something you might do from now on, and I hope to see you again around these parts soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.